What's up, guys? Looking back to College Football 27. My Miami Hurricanes Dynasty. We're facing Duke in a big one. They've only got one loss. I'm undefeated so far, but there's not a lot of margin for error. We still got several one-loss ACC teams. This is a big one because Malachi Toney is finally back. He's been out for several games with a dislocated hip, so finally getting him back in this game, so I'm excited. Thankfully,
Glad to have you with us from Hard Rock Stadium in ACC Showdown that carries plenty of undercurrents.
Cam Vaughn in particular is an absolute
comes in to take on the Miami Hurricanes.
I hope he can be as good for Miami in real life.
With you. Let's check in now with Hollywood.
I mean, he's not going to put up the numbers.
The ACC is up for grabs right now. This Duke-Miami matchup might not have seemed like a big deal a few years ago, but now Duke is actually the ACC champ.
Yeah, Duke is not very good. They've got a really good running back.
Lawsuits were threatened. All kinds of things went into this. You better believe the emotions will be running high when Duke faces Miami. Cannot wait.
Really be
Back
that
to you.
close.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Miami's offense will have the ball first. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. And we'll see two guys who can flat pick up yardage on the ground in this one.
It's so much fun when you watch games like this. In college football today, it's about tempo and spreading out and air raid and throwing it. These two top 25 teams pride themselves on being physical offensively and running the ball. We've got two of the better running backs in the entire country facing off today. This thing isn't going to be necessarily the sexiest matchup. This is old school. This is handing the football off and finding out which of these two running backs can win the day and make the most plays.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Good completion on the out. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looks as if we have an injured Blue Devil on the play. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right.
I don't like that play.
Make his way to the corner.
There's not.
Guys, let's look big picture Miami. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week, guys. They've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this #1, if they change it all moving forward. But David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that #1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. We'll see if they can do it.
Oh, Barking's back too. Okay, cool, that works. So I'm back at full strength at receiver now. That's awesome.
Here's Mensah to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They just keep firing. He's got it and still on his feet.
Touchdown, baby.
Hurricane made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
Mensah would be in the Heisman race, but I throw way too many picks, so he's not eligible.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
That's my fault, was it?
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the
Some
game.
of it is.
So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive.
A little
and they
ridiculous.
finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the the score. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Duke Blue Devils offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Throwing, Mensah. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead.
And for the majority of the offseason, we thought Mensah was going to be starting for Duke in the offseason saga that happened. Obviously, a lot went into it. But here's what you know about Miami quarterbacks in recent history. Cam Ward, the #1 pick. Carson Beck, a lot of experience coming in. Now Darren Mensah comes in. Miami finds the guy. They have to have that spot covered.
I run the ball in this.
They got a really good one.
They have been able to reload. For anybody that didn't know Darren Mensah and where he started, just look back to his film just 2 years ago at Tulane when he's absolutely lighting up at the American, wins an ACC championship.
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. They'll start this drive at their own 48.
Don't tell people how bad I've been.
And some room to work.
Really?
Bringing it back.
That's what it should.
Got
That's
enough for the first.
why couldn't I
Good
get
execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I wanted to get good blocking like
And
that.
the Blue Devils in the hurry up.
Shit.
And we're talking Duke offense this year. It's going to start and end with Shepard at running back because this offense lost a lot of pieces. They lost their quarterback. They lost their best receiver, both to Miami. But Shepard stays, and so the identity for Manny Diaz, David, is going to be running the football and getting that established early this season.
And Shepard showed you, man. He showed you some really big flashes. And the running game went to a different level when they started to feature him more his first year in the program.
They just know how to set me up. They know how to
run
what
downhill,
type
be
of
physical. So yes, without the experience of quarterback, you better have the ground game going.
Never tackle.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Mensah bringing the heat. He fires one deep down the right side.
You got to play D.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They've got the screen set up. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The run inside. It's
run blocking's been down.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this
first
first quarter.
I'm calling the run plays.
At the line of scrimmage,
I'm
but they won't
calling
snap
the
it
run
here. They're going to
plays
use a
that it
timeout
recommends
instead.
that I call.
After using an early
I'm
with
not
2
calling
left for them
random
to
run
spend.
plays. I'm calling the ones that it's recommending for me to call. So the blocking should be on point.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll run it again. Picks up the
There
first
we
down.
go. Where the hell is
They
that?
make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with
Where the
a
hell is
huge
that?
gain. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. So first down here as they go back to work. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Vaughn. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's Darian Menson to throw. Fires to the wideout.
God, dude, he's on. That's pass interference. There's no way in hell that's not pass interference.
Not
God
much
dang
on
it.
that return, but I think they'll let
You're
him
gonna let him
slide
play
after
me
making
that
pick, and they'll
snow?
have it at the 20.
Not to be pass interference and just not call it. Screw you.
Give to the back. Defense there to
What am
stop
I
him
supposed
after
to
a
do?
gain of 1 to
Let
the 22.
Peter play me that
Oh, they
snow?
dial up on second and a long way to go.
That's not.
Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Not a lot of room to field this one. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game.
I
If you're going to win,
like
and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistake.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Start getting injured on me.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Canes are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to run for it. Could be an alley.
Finally, there we go.
How about this backstep?
There we go.
And getting it out in the option.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished things off racing 63 yards to the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities.
Why was he that?
But I like David's idea.
I do. The tackling is just dog
He's got the
shit.
sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Why was he that open?
The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half.
Damn.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally
I'm
they're
afraid
on
to
the
make any
move on first
adjustments
and 10.
now. My defense can't handle it, apparently.
Caught in the backfield, it's Campbell. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run the option.
Just make it easy for him. Don't put up any fight. Just make it easy.
Touchdown,
Make it easy for him. What the hell, guys?
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack in different ways. When you run the option the normal way, with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Not sure what the hell that was, but
he'll start the return inside his 5.
just
Nice
open a
job
lane for the
executing
boys.
all
You
of the
guys
assignments as
do it.
they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Hey,
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
can we get Tony open here? Should be able to.
Here's Mensa to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it on the outside. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Running inside, it's Fletcher. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line.
There we go.
It's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
I feel like to get them to block properly, I almost have to shift the entire line.
Because it forces you to play with great eye discipline.
You just leave it as is, and
he's
usually
telling you
don't block
the ball's going to
properly.
the strong side, but now they run it back weak, and they're pulling offensive linemen. This defense better be ready, because this won't be the last time today they see the counter run.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
There we go.
Race it to the house. Touchdown, Canes.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season, it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out, because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. makes a move. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Throwing, Mensah. Right on the money. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. The Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And an empty backfield here on 2nd and short. Looking downfield very late in the half. A spectacular one-hand grab. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking to throw. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Hurricane. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling
now that I'm fully
season.
loaded at
Week
receiver
11
again, you can find
filled
that
with
from
storylines. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And it's the Mustangs trying to push that win streak to 9 in a row. This team knows exactly who they are. They've taken on the identity of that head coach, and they are a serious contender.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, get ready to come back in this game.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. On target. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs.
I'm just gonna.
Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are.
Damn it, dude, you
Snags
got...
it and he's open. Ripping off a
had his ass wrapped.
yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
Yes, come on, dude.
The Blue Devils have their offense in high gear. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Question.
Here's a hit.
There you go.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Blue Devils send out the punt unit. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Miami sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their...
Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Can't be holding right there, son. I had a good run set up. You can't be holding right there.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The offense set for a first down play. Mensah. Got it in the middle, it's Vaughn. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the ground with the counter. Finding open areas. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude, Tony Hill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time and try to get their offense the football back?
So Miami signals for a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield.
Get open for me, son.
Sends it back in motion. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. He's got him. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Caves, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Got his man on the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Hurricanes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Complete downfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. It doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
Oh my God,
I didn't know. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Throws to the wideout. Holds it in.
You're not going to give me a
3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. And the Canes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
Nope.
He's
More
got
bullshit.
it. Trying to
God
hit
dang
him
it.
with a quick game on 1st down.
I hate those
and nothing
plays. I
doing
hate
there.
them.
The
9
Hurricanes
times out of
will
10,
call
they do
their
not
third
result in
timeout.
anything good. So I
And
think
now
that-
there will be no more timeouts for them to use the rest of the way.
All right, Tony.
Here's Mensah to throw. Looking to get
Mensah,
in.
God dang it, I'm
Defense
just
makes
going
the
third.
tackle,
God
and that
dang
will
it.
probably be the final
Get
play
your
of the
ass in that
third
end
quarter.
zone, son.
When you play receiver for this guy, you
Your
better
ass
be
in that
ready
end
to
zone.
catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. They'll run it here on 3rd
There
and
you
goal. Touchdown, Miami! And the route is on.
I'm very disappointed.
That ought to be
in this
enough to
score.
make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Under fire. Quickly to the tight end. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. He's brought
They fooled
down,
me.
but
I thought
not
they were gonna
before he
do a
picks up the
sneak.
1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. That's
They
the
fooled me.
mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline saying, give me the ball, I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
Really? You beat
Makes
him
the
like
grab
that
on
and
the
you don't
back.
make the play? Come
They
on,
finally
son.
get to it.
That
A
allowed
lot of
them to
play
make a
there
big
to
play
pick up the
because you
first
didn't
down.
clutch up and make a play.
And the
on
Blue
your own.
Devils come to the line with a fresh
on,
set of
dude.
downs.
You can't beat your man that badly and then not make a play.
Reads it, fires complete. Good pick up there.
Yeah,
They'll
they're
move
getting
the
it
chains,
too
and they're
easy.
set up
Why
at
are
the
we giving it so
41.
easy all of a sudden, boys?
A
Get your
first
head out
down
of
for
your
the
ass.
offense.
Get your head out of your ass.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in. It's Nicholas.
They just know
They
how to
make
throw
the
it.
stop
They know
right
how
at the
to get me
30-yard
on
line,
my
but it's a
back foot.
10-yard pickup and a first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing
Trying
game.
to call the right coverages and plays, but
The run inside. It's Campbell. Nowhere to go
much
on that
easier
one.
said
It'll
than
bring up
done.
2nd and 10.
I don't
That
know
last
why.
play
They
is
keep calling
basically
the
a
same
microcosm of
freaking
what today has been
plays
like
over
for this
and over.
offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack.
keep recommending the same plays over
They
and
haven't
over and
had the
over again.
balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. On the move, it's Campbell. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory.
Of course,
they're down at the 43-yard line.
To get injured to stop me.
So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Look out, he's got room. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. So they move the sticks on the run.
I want to
see
hold
what
him
they
to
do with
2
this
if I
one.
can, so I'm going to, just to avoid any BS, I'm going to run the clock.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Throwing, Mensah. He rifles one deep to the left. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
They'll move the tight end.
I
They
didn't
weren't
know there
able
was
to
that
get
much
that one
motion
off.
at that
It'll
play.
be
I
a
thought it
delay
was
of game.
15 ball. I don't remember there being motion.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. I just can't imagine any excuse for taking that penalty. A delay of game, at least it's still 1st and goal. Running inside, it's Fletcher. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Campbell. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Put it where
I was trying to
his
beat him,
man
but I
could
couldn't.
get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Campbell. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit for the football.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Every one of those, you look at their ratings and you go, how in the hell, they're in their 70s across the board, and you go, how in the hell are they, 8-1 or 8-2? So it is wild that Arkansas's had, and Arkansas's another one that's had such a good season that for their ratings, just makes them Georgia. And there is a 0% chance that happens in my mind. We got some guys that look like they're going to get probably going to have to go the transfer route with quarterback next year because I lived on a 5-star quarterback. So I'm probably going to have to go the transfer route. I'm going to have to go the transfer route until I can get a couple of new So Holler's got 85 speed, 87 speed, so he's even slightly faster. I mean, they both could, they both have a shot potentially to start. I don't know. None of them are gyms. We'll take the two guys, Holly and Sizer. Tech's terrible. That shouldn't be too bad. Arkansas lost. That's a bad one. That effectively means they will not be going into the playoffs. They lost one. I don't think they're going to beat Texas, or they have Texas now at Shane to close out. So they're probably going to be definitely not going to be in the let's look at my recruiting and see what we're at there. We're in a good spot. Okay, I moved up to third. And mind you, this is without signing any 5-stars. So Georgia lost one of their 5-stars, apparently. It wasn't the guy I wanted. They signed 2 guys that I wanted. So I've spent more NIL than Texas Tech. The second most NIL. Ohio State spent freaking 3,000 well, over 1,000. No freaking wonder they've got 26 4 and 5 stars. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Okay. So I don't have any guys that are gonna come on board this week. Peter potentially. Got him visiting. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this one. I will see you all in the next video where we take on Virginia Tech. So.